Hello and welcome to another episode of LiviusTV. I'm your host, Jason Brenkoff. Now maybe you watched one of our recent videos about avoiding the senior year slide, but I want to take a different approach to senior year. And in this video, we're going to talk about this concept of you've been accepted, now what? And this is much more about what happens when April rolls around and you start getting those letters in the mail saying, congratulations, you've been accepted to this college. Now, so you've avoided the biggest traps. You've kept up your grades senior year, you've sent out really good transcripts, you're doing well in your classes, but now you're accepted to school. It's mid-April, and the school year, well, it doesn't end for another 6 to 8 weeks. What do you do now? Well, there's a couple of things to do. First off, you want to finish the school year strong. Especially if you're taking advanced honors or AP classes, you want to finish those out really strong, because remember, your senior year transcript, your senior year grades go into your transcript, and they still get sent again to your schools. So colleges will check in on your senior grades. I have heard of the rare occasion where a student got into college and then stopped going to high school, and all their grades fell off. They still graduated, but now they're getting D's instead of A's. And colleges have rescinded an acceptance. There's nothing worse than that. There's no worse feeling. So to help you avoid that, stay focused on finishing out your classes strong, keeping up those grades, and knocking those final exams and AP tests out of the park. That way you can head off to college with a lot of momentum. But even then, now it's June, and college doesn't start till August or September, depending on what school you're going to. What do you do now? Well, a lot of students will get a summer job that summer between graduating high school and starting college. And the reason for that is they want to collect some money. They want to save up some bucks so they have some cash when they go to college. A lot of students, and I felt the same way, don't want to get a job when they're in college unless they absolutely have to. I mean, maybe you've got work study, but let's be honest, that's not a lot of money. So we're talking about like an off-campus job. A lot of students don't want to do that. They want to focus on their studies, and I really agree with that. So a summer job is a great way to save up some money and keep yourself busy and out of trouble the summer before college. But another thing to think about is if you already know what you're interested in studying, if you're, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm gonna do pre-med and go to medical school, or I'm gonna go to business. I want to go to business school after college. Maybe through the spring, instead of applying for a job, you apply for an internship. Internships are a great way to get work experience at a real professional job. And even some of them pay. You can even get, rarely, a paid internship. So instead of, working a minimum wage job, flipping burgers or slinging ice cream over the summer, which can be fun, hanging out with your peers, having a good time summer before college, maybe you get a job working in an office wearing a nice suit, getting, work experience that'll help you in college and in the future. So those are two things you can do now that you've been accepted to keep yourself up on, busy and what you want to do in the future. But there's some other things you can do with the summer before senior year or at the end of your high school career. If you're into the arts, you can focus on programs, camps, things like that, where you can perform with music, theater, film, etc., and do that over the summer to help build up your reel. If you're into sports, maybe you can do sports camps or do extended programs over the summer to keep you fit and ready for the next season. So there's a lot of different things you can do in your field if you have a specialty or an interest. So my suggestion is start with what interests you and hit the internet and do some searching. Find out what is available to you that time between graduating high school and starting your freshman year of college. A lot of great movies have been made about folks slacking off the summer before, whether it's American Graffiti or from the 70s or some other movie. But really, life isn't a movie. Life is life. So find something that interests you and keeps you busy and keeps you out of trouble, so that you can go into college with a momentum and with some money banked, so you can focus on your studies. If you have any questions about the topic I've talked about or anything like that, please leave comments below, whether we're on YouTube, Facebook, or other platforms like LinkedIn. You can heart, star, fave, thumbs up, whatever the app lets you do to let us know that you like it. And of course, share. Hit that share arrow, that share sheet. Share this with your friends, your family. Get them a part of the conversation. You can also check out our podcast, our audio podcast, also called Livius. It's on Apple's iTunes and podcasts. It's on Spotify. It's on a bunch of platforms where you can listen to podcasts. And that way you can hear sometimes our podcast episodes are audio from these video episodes, and sometimes they're original episodes that we do with interviews with experts in college admissions, college counseling, education, etc. So check those out. And as always, subscribe. Subscribe so you get videos right away. It comes right down your feed. You don't have to find us. It's coming right to you. And thank you so much for watching. As always, let's keep learning.